Note that the DGS-1100-08P provides PoE power, and is around $100. The DGS-1100-08PD does not provide PoE power. From what I read, it can operate via PoE source. Not sure what purpose the DGS-1100-08PD was designed for. The three models of these switches are DGS-1100-08, no PoE, DGS-1100-08P, provides PoE power, and DGS-1100-08PD, will power up from PoE provided power. All three look exactly alike and are pretty much the same as far as features. Great switches by the way. If you need a managed switch, VLAN tagging, port monitoring, etc., they work great. If you don't need PoE, buy the 1100-08, it around $35. This is a managed, smart switch for $30. What's not to like? I received the B1 hardware version. I have to say, I'm impressed. I wanted a VLAN capable switch with SNMP management for my desk, and this switch is all that and more. I am not a D-Link fan. In fact, I typically scoff at D-Link equipment. I'm a network engineer with over 20 years of experience, and like any seasoned network professional, I have brand biases. The DGS-1100-05 had to be really special to rate anything more than a May from me. After unboxing, I checked the firmware version. Mine came with 1.0.0.016, which is the most recent non-beta firmware. This version would be fine for most users. There was nothing compelling in the two beta firmwares on the D-Link website. I upgraded to the latest beta firmware anyway. Notably, the switch let me save a copy of the old firmware before upgrading, so I can easily go back if I encounter problems. The upgrade was not terribly difficult, but you have to be sure to choose the correct bin file. D-Link includes files for 3 different switches in the download. I do not know if it will reject an incorrect file. One can hope. I use LibreNMS for network management. I added the DGS-1100-05 to LibreNMS as an SNMP v1 device. A few minutes later it was pulling full port statistics. 802.1Q VLANs are fully supported, and the interface allows selection of tagged or untagged for each VLAN on each interface. It will not permit 2 untagged VLANs on the same interface. It will also do port-based VLANs if you are so inclined. And contrary to a previous review, it will do asymmetric VLANs if you're one of the 0.00001% who need such a feature. Both 802.1P and DSCP is supported. Per port rate limiting is supported for both ingress and egress. There are many more features in this switch that don't use and so cannot comment. As for performance, I have not tested throughput, but I would be very surprised if it did not meet expectations. One unusual aspect of the switch is that WebGUI changes are not automatically saved. Saving changes is a 3-step process. Click the Save dropdown, choose Save Configuration, and then click Apply. Unusual and a little annoying, but not a deal breaker. The upside is that if you make a change and lock yourself out of the switch, all you need to do is power cycle it to return to the last saved configuration. If you need a managed switch for a Soho environment, give one of these a shot. I see some reviews that complain this device only powers a single PoE pass-through device, not 2. If properly used, this device will power 2 PoE pass-through devices if they each require less than 7 watts of power. I used it to power 2 Ubiquiti WAP ACLR access points rated at 6.5 watts each, and it works great. The confusion lies in that most people don't understand that they may have to configure the switch's PoE settings via its web interface. Click link in description for more reviews.